Before the video begins, I'd like to thank the people listed on the screen right now for supporting me on Patreon. Welcome to Let's Play NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup Part, what is this, 184. So, I'm in the garage here, and yeah, these are all the Cup contracts I were offered in the postseason, and the reason why I didn't really go with any of them. 2 stars is the best I got, also 91, hello. And I wanted something better than 2 stars, at least 3 stars, basically. Also, I updated my Busch livery to make the colors a little more faded so they don't look as mustardy and black void-y. So, I'm going to do this test session at Charlotte. I'm not going to, you know, for the people watching the edited version of this, I'm not going to show the entire session, just kind of the results, and we'll see if this car is worth, yeah, driving. So, here we go. Okay, so here's my results of the test. I hope that was pretty good. Let's find out. Ace?
Hey, buddy. Old Ace has been out there making some phone calls, pounding the pavement, and I've got some great new contract offers all ready for you. So, if you think you might want to switch teams, go to the race shop and check out the offers. I think you're going to like them.
Alright, thank you, Ace. So, they offered me a ride. Now, will it be good enough? That is the question. Also, where is it? Here it is. 2 stars. Nah. I want 3 stars or better for a Cup ride, so nah. Well, that was a waste, but hey, whatever. So, let's move on to our next race. I just realized I didn't even check the fucking Busch points last... in the last segment. There's the early Busch points. It's what you would expect from the first race of the season. Anyways... head on to our next race at North Carolina. Goody's Headache Powder 200. Let go.
Welcome to today's NASCAR Busch Series event. EA Sports is proud to welcome you to Rockingham, North Carolina for another exciting NASCAR race here at the North Carolina Speedway. Tire wear will play an important role in the outcome of today's race, as the rock is notoriously hard on these Goodyear Eagles. We'll find out who conquers the rock soon as we get ready for green flag action from North Carolina.
Yeah, alright. So, qualified on pole for this race. So, 2 poles and 2 races. Also, thank you for the bits, Tank. Sorry you didn't hear the very huge accident, unless it bleeded into my mic, but I muted that shit so Bill wouldn't get interrupted. Anyways. So, yeah. Stuff. Let's get racing. Our first actual race of the season here at North Carolina, the Rock, it's Rockingham. So, edited my livery slightly, faded the colors a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't look as much like mustard. Yeah, it's okay. Hey, whatever. I'll deal with this. It's fine. Anyways, away we go for 49 laps around the Rock, and I get the early jump. Almost gave up the inside of Terry Cook there. You know what? Speaking of IROC, you know what other series was really cool that I wish would come back? The A1GP. I actually really like that. It's like, hey, a Formula Nations Cup. Yes. I actually genuinely really like the A1GP. Great, now it looks like piss. Well, it's either piss or mustard, alright? There's not much I can do here. So, if I want to do a fucking Team Corvette thing here, I might just outright change it to something completely different. Can't be piss mustard. Isn't that what mustard is made out of? Pick a better color. What's an A1GP? It was a thing for like, how long? Yeah, it didn't even last very long. Like the early 2010s, I think. It was like a, open wheel series, that was basically a Nations Cup, like, each car and team represented a different nation, and they would have different drivers sometimes representing that nation in the, in different races. Some green, make it look like a highlighter. I just don't think the Team Corvette thing here is applies well to a NASCAR. Again, looks really good on a Corvette, not so much on a Monte Carlo. Meanwhile, it doesn't really matter how shitty this car looks because I'm fucking blazing through away from the field right now. It's what happens when you know, fully upgraded car. So yeah, already pulled out a 2-second lead over whoever the hell's in second. I don't even know who's in second. Too far away. I think it's still Terry Cook. He's cooking up a runner-up finish. Oh, yeah, hilarious joke. So yeah, I think we're going to completely change the livery on this thing after this race. I tried to make it work. It was a neat idea, but oh well. I thought IROC Z isn't the most white trash Camaro. You're saying I'm not complete white trash? Hmm? This is unheard of. Hello, Black and Mild. Welcome to Left Turns, the stream. Early 90s Z28. Oh, oh my god. That stupid spoiler. Wait, which spoiler? And before it's the same as the one on my RS. Anyways, 10 laps complete. 3-second lead. About that. It's fine. Had supports in the middle and 2 on the end. I think mine is probably the same, except I think it only has 1 middle support. I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's clean and professional racing, the stream. I mean, look how clean and professional I'm racing right now. I don't know, look up the 92 RS Racer and tell me if that's the same. For this. It's okay, Permat's not in this race, it's fine. No chances for a huge accident from him. VTAC. Ooh, an image I can't click on right now. Hopefully I can remember to click on that after this race is over. But for now, whacking some bushers. Click it into pits. I could also do that, yes. That would be a, you know, smarter idea. But that won't be for another about 10 laps, so. Speaking of pitting, the undercut boys are in. And my tires feel like they're starting to wear a little bit. I forgot tire wear was a thing in this game, after doing that modified season for the No Commentary channel. The second channel, oh boy. I'm Spoilers! That's what's currently being discussed. Ooh, big ass slide into turn 1. Holy shit. That's not going to do my tires any favors. And this traffic is also not going to do me any favors. Try to sneak in between the Orang and JJ Yeley here. GT wing on a NASCAR. Remember when NASCARs had wings? That was a very bad idea. Not in terms of looks, but in terms of functionality. Hello, Mr. Yaley. How you doing?
You're clear.
2 laps down now. Haha. Take that, JJ. Alright, so about 5 laps from halfway. Spoiler usually. It's got a wang. So I'll hopefully look at that when I pit. This is going to be interesting because these cars behind me have fresh tires. And I have not fresh tires. Oh, my gap's even dropping quite a bit. JJ, please. Harry with the puns. Spoiling me with these puns. JJ, please. For the love of God, give me give me room. Grip has been set to no. Oh, Jesus. Forget how early they brake for turn 1. Or how late I brake for turn 1, I guess.
All clear.
Car sliding a lot. JJ's being a cunt. Let's make a bunch of stupid noises. It'll work itself out. Hi, Kyle. How you doing? What the fuck happened to Cook? Where did Terry go? Terry, what happened? Wang. Wang. Oh, jeez. Yeah, damn lap cars. I immediately forgot about the closing rate in turn 1. Or approaching turn 1. Just kind of, fuck JJ there. Alright, well, we're halfway through the race, so it's time to dive to the pit lane. There we go. 4 tires, full tank of gas. Yada, yada, yada. Let's see. Let's check out this image. Oh. Yeah, that's very similar to the one I have in my RS. Again, I can't remember if there's 1 middle panel or 2 on mine. But yeah, that's the exact same wing that's on my RS or spoiler. Go. I mean, you have part of that res. I mean, in some Forza games you can put, you know, twin turbocharged cars. You're officially white trash, congrats. Hell yeah! I love fucking my sister. Okay, out of the pits, let's go. Excuse me. Damn it, I don't want to be on the outside. Outside doesn't work in this game, unless it's at IRP. In which case, it doesn't work without crashing. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. Nah. Alright, Kyle's heading in. Cartoon Women's Formula Series. Ah, yes, that controversial-ass thing. Because, like, women shouldn't have their own fucking separated series, but then again, it's also like, you know, give more women a bigger spotlight so they can maybe, like, you know, we can have more female representation in racing. Honestly, that's the side of the argument I'm on. It's like, okay, yeah, I can understand both. Like, it's a little silly. Well, it seems a little silly. It's not. It actually isn't. But that, you know, women would have their own separated, like, series. But at the same time, it could help pave the way for, you know, more intergender racing at the top level. Okay, you know, more women being able to race at the top level. Basically, I think it's a good thing. I think the good outweighs the bad in this situation. Yeah, women's sports is a thing. Like, why not in motorsport? I mean, I know motorsport is like pretty much the only intergender sport there is. Or at least the only, like, major mainstream intergender sport. So, fuck it, why not? Anyway, I got a really good gap on through that pit cycle on Kyle. Went from being a couple car lengths behind to 2 1/3 seconds ahead. Nice. So, with all the pit stops cycled through, let's hopefully maybe get 2 wins in a row here. 2 poles, 2 wins, maximum points. Hey, Mike. Have actual things to waste my anger on. Video games. I won't waste my hate on you. Anyways. Hey, look at bad streamer. Can I unsubscribe? Yes, Knight. In fact, I encourage it. I know. Although, isn't Rockingham, like, just recently switched to new owners and is therefore getting more, you know, possibility of actually having racing around here? Like, major racing? You're not even subbed. See? You already unsubscribed. Doesn't even have his little wheel next to his name anymore. I wonder how many people, like, watching this on YouTube are gonna look at the top and be like, sub goal 14, but don't you have 15,000? That's different. These are Twitch subs. This is people giving me money. For sub in the first place. Yeah, that's the joke. Second Pocono should be switched with Rockingham. I would replace, like, second, like, Texas or something first. Pocono's still a unique track. We need enough, like, we need more unique tracks. Should clarify that. I should. I don't want to. Actually, I probably should. Yeah, one word to change the game. The Twicky Triangle. That's the problem with the Pocono races. They're just too close to each other in the schedule. Like, move the first Pocono race to earlier in the spring, and I think it'd be okay. Rip Sam. It's okay. YouTube keeps wanted me to watch some video game review channel of a person I don't like. I'm like, no, I'm not watching this guy. Fuck off. OBS, can you stop being frozen? There we go, thank you. Thank you for not being frozen, OBS, anyways. What was I saying? Fuck is that extra wall on the back straight? That, is a pit lane on the back straight that isn't being used in this game, so they just walled it off. So, you know, players wouldn't accidentally go in there. Yeah, OBS had a shit, it's fine. It does that. You know, just drop a few seconds of frames, it's okay. Through freezing and not my actual internet connection. Ah, that's dumb, Jeracer. Politics. Oh, hey, someone blew up. Yeah, that's why you just don't pay attention to the news, especially mainstream news. Like, the only news I even pay attention to is shit like with the whole Telltale game situation, or EA being cunts, or, yeah, the whole loot box situation. Other than that, I don't really follow any news. Also, the shit that's been happening to Tipster, I've been following that as well. Yeah, you don't want to... It's best to be ignorant. Life is much better. Trust me. There's 3 laps to go here at the Rock. NASCAR going on all ovals would have me worried. I mean, I would want them to go on more traditional road courses, but they need to change. Like, if they're going to go to a track twice a year, they need to, as well as many tracks and as similar tracks as they are, update my OBS. It's like at its latest version, or at least its latest Windows 7 version available. But yeah, they need to change something up if they're going to go to so many similar tracks twice a year. Second gear hairpin. Yeah, run the freaking second gear hairpin course at Pocono. Final lap. Comfortable margin, 2 seconds, as well as a few back markers over Kyle. Ooh. We're good, everything's fine. And out of the final turn, and I'm gonna go 2 for 2 this season. Very good. Yeah. Awesome. Ended up beating Kyle by 1.8 seconds. Cool shit. So made some slight allies from all the back markers I passed cleanly. And that's a lot less money than Daytona. I keep forgetting Daytona is like a huge payday, because it's like the big race. But still, good 70 grand from that. Need to run a Pocono short track, clearly. So there we go. Very dominant victory for me. Except they're in that middle portion where I just kind of, yeah, the guy's exiting pit lane and almost wrecking JJ Yaley and myself. Other than that, that was pretty good. So, a good start to the Busch Championship. I really would like to get a cup ride sooner rather than later, just so I can make some money. Because I need that money. Because I need to make a lot of money. Alright, so victory lane for the second time. Since I'm maxed out on fans and hero points, just big fat 0 for those. But hey, at least I earned some prestige, so that's good. Leveling up my prestige. That's always nice. So, with that, let's check out the updated Busch point standings. And my lead is now 45 over Kyle, with my perfect 380. Okay, Chuck's 22nd in the truck points, and DJ Payne 7th in the modified points. Nice. Of course, I got my 2 poles and 2 races. Aw, yeah. And let's go to our trophy case and check out our trophy for this race. Here it is. Hooray, generic trophies, because only the Cup Series gets the actual trophies. But with that, that'll conclude this segment. So next time, I'm going to completely change the livery of this car and also move on to our next race. So with that, stay tuned for more NASCAR.